what goes into that initial conversation when a borrower calls and says, hey, I found the property at 123 Main Street. I'm buying it for this price and I know I can sell it for this price. The cost of renovations is. So we spend a lot of time on the front end educating the borrower on the loan process, the expectations, setting what that after repaired value might be. And we actually run comps. I'm going to ask the borrower, hey, where are you getting this number? Why do you think you can sell this property for that amount? Borrower says, look, I've looked at comps on Redfin and I'm seeing comps here and here and here. I'm going to jump on the computer while I'm talking to the borrower and say, okay, I'm looking at Redfin. I see that zip code. Yeah, I see your comps here, here, and here. They're closest proximity, similar age, similar bedroom, bathroom count, lot size. This one's an outlier because it's bigger. This one's a little bit further away. Here's our best comp. I'm going to test their initial underwrite for success. This is your after repaired value. What's it going to cost you to renovate this property? Borrower says, okay, well, I think I can do the kitchen, the bathrooms, flooring, paint, everything for this cost. That might seem a little light or it might seem heavy. You know what? We're going to send somebody in, setting that expectation up front. We're going to get a feasibility. We're going to have somebody else come in, a third party construction pro, and say, that cost is on market, that cost is not on market. Hey, you missed a couple of things in your plan. So it's to protect the borrower, it's to protect the lender. Lastly, we talk about FICO score. Everybody has a general idea of their FICO score, right? So borrower says, I pulled my free credit report. Well, disclaimer, that might not be your actual credit report when we pull it for a mortgage credit report. So let's take a range, should be between here and here. Worst case expectation, it's here. This is how we're going to price out. This is what I can do. Best case scenario, it's here. So we're setting those expectations. And again, I might lose loans because I've overtalked, because I've over disclosed, because I've given everybody too much information. But it's best for the borrower to understand their likelihood of success in their project and their business plan on that project and on the loan. Are we going to be able to pull this off? Do these numbers jive? You can go find somebody that might say, yeah, let's do it. I agree with everything you said, but we spend a lot of time vetting that deal, vetting borrower qualifications, experience, FICO, liquidity, verifying property qualifications, as is value, cost of reno, after repaired value, market, how quickly things are selling, what the absorption rate is, a lot of stuff that goes into that discussion. This is all before the application goes in. So then the borrower says, yeah, you know what, I like that pricing. And again, Kip brought me down to the gnat's ass on how much I'm going to have to pay when I do this loan. This is what I'm doing. The app, everything comes out exactly the way we discussed. 100% success rate, right? The variables are credit didn't come back. The appraisal doesn't come back. The feasibility comes in high. There are a couple of things that go into that, and that's why we have that 2% where we don't pull through all the way. But 98% success, I'm not throwing loans at the wall to see if they stick. And I tell everybody this. I'm writing a loan. I'm going to put my time and money and energy, and the whole staff here is going to get going on it. We want to make sure it's going to be successful before we put our name on it. So yeah, that's what goes into that.